Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, my name is VANO. So today on DudeGlam, it's going to be a little bit different because I'm only going to be doing a video today about skincare. More specifically, talking about my skincare routine for the past 3 months and using certain skin products. Now, I take a lot of pride in my skin. I love being able to cleanse and exfoliate and make sure that my skin is always healthy and radiant and just really good looking. Now, as I've gone on in years, I've really started to understand the importance of skincare and skin maintenance. And the number one thing I can honestly say, and you've probably all heard this before, is you have to always drink water. Healthy skin just isn't about what's on the surface level. You have to start from the inside out. Since I do work in the entertainment industry, whether it be in fashion or music or makeup or film, I always just want to make sure that my skin looks as healthy and as radiant as possible. I also do a lot of red carpet events, so I'm getting my picture taken, and I just need to make sure that this is taken care of. So this product that I'm going to show you all today is something that I have wanted to invest in for a while. It is the new Mia Smart from Clarisonic. This thing, I'm telling you guys, has completely changed my skincare routine. This is not sponsored. I don't have an affiliate code, or I'm not in any way part of the Clarisonic family in that respect. I'm just a customer. So I have been using the Mia Smart now for about 1 week, actually 1 week exactly, Thursday, March 14th. So last Thursday is when I began my Clarisonic journey, and I have to say, using this 2 times a day as instructed, it has completely changed my skincare routine in just 1 week. So I bought this back in January, right after the holidays, and this was part of the Clarisonic holiday gift sets. The gift set that I purchased came with the Mia Smart, 2 Radiance head brushes, 1 brush for makeup, and then 1 of the cleansers. Now I will say today I'm wearing a little bit of makeup, but it is so minimal, you guys, because I really wanted you to be able to see my skin. I'm only wearing the KKW Cream Contour and Highlight, the Milk Highlight, a little bit of mascara, and then the Fenty Gloss. So one of the biggest differences that I see immediately just within a week of using the Clarisonic Mia is the fact that all of this texture that I used to have right here has gone down significantly. And when I tell you I see such a major difference from when my skin was then until now after using this, just again with 1 week, I can't even put it into words how much of a difference I see. One of the biggest things that they said when using the Clarisonic Mia is that you shouldn't do anything that has like a lot of grit. It has to be really nice, easy cleansers. So for instance, the Mario Badescu, it doesn't have any sort of like grit or, graininess to it. It's just nice and smooth. And the reason why I'm doing this is because they say that you should replace the brush heads every 3 months. So I want to give it a fair shot in the longevity of the brushes to see how well it can take care and transform my skin. All right, so on that note, I will see you all in 1 month. All right, well, it is now officially 1 month and 1 week into me using the Clarisonic Mia Smart. Today is Sunday, April 14th, and actually, I think today is the last day of the first week of Coachella. So shout out to everyone at Coachella. I am so impressed with the results so far. I mean, my skin, just in the way it's looking overall just so much more radiant and healthy. I'm seeing a lot less bumps here on the top of my cheeks, especially when I'm doing highlights. So all of this texture is really starting to go down. My redness isn't as apparent anymore. My breakouts have become a lot less, and just the overall health and appearance. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my skin recently, and I kind of have to attribute it to Clarisonic because, I mean, thank you. You're helping my skin just come back to life. So for the first week and a half, I used the Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel, and that was really nice. It was really gentle, and I think it was a great way to kind of kick off the new skin regimen experience. I just want to show you right now here on the top of my brush head. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. A little bit, yeah. Do you see the little red dot that's starting to come in? That's what Clarisonic said over time would happen. The little red dot would move, and once this fully becomes red, that's when it's time to change your brush. So I'm starting to see that happen. The Radiance brush head overall, I mean, 2 times a day, and I just get this luxurious experience. I've been very, very diligent in making sure that I try to not miss my morning and nightly routine when it comes to doing this, because I really want to see the effects, and I really think I'm starting to see a great change. So I ran out of the Mario Badescu cleansing gel a few weeks ago, and I went back to this, which was my tried and true Bulldog Oil Control Face Scrub. And I was using this before I got on the Clarisonic train, and I loved it then because it really calmed my skin down and just gave it a really nice, how do you want to say it? Just like it made my skin feel really kind of like neutral once I had washed it, day and night. And this has witch hazel, willow bark, and juniper. It's a British company, and I am really here for it. They sell this at Target, and for any guys out there who are looking for a new face wash, I like to use the oil control face scrub. I haven't used their just regular one, but this one has just really given my skin a lot more, like I said, neutrality when I wash it day and night. And then I follow that up with the Bulldog Original Moisturizer. Guys, get this. If you're a man out there and you're looking for a good moisturizer, this is it. The consistency, the texture, I feel like this really has been made for men's skin, and it is amazing. And you just feel this nice, healthy dewiness with your skin throughout the day. I don't feel oily. I don't feel like this dries out my skin. It just kind of locks in moisture. This actually, the oil control face scrub, it starts to foam up, which is what I really like, because I wasn't getting that with the Mario Badescu one. Granted, it was great, but this starts to get really foamy and bubbly, and I feel like the charcoal that's in here, I believe there's charcoal in here. Yeah, charcoal powder. I feel like in a way it activates a lot of the ingredients in this. It just makes for a really great cleansing experience. Now I am almost out of the face scrub, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and link down below when I was doing the unboxing, because I got all of this Clarisonic stuff in a kit way back in January when they were doing their holiday gift sets. And one of the things that came with it was the Clarisonic Refreshing Gel Cleanser. So what I'm gonna do is once I run out of the Bulldog, I'm gonna give this a shot for the next month and see how that compares. And then when I do my next check-in in a month, I'll give you a little update and let you know which one has been working better for my skin. Some of Clarisonic's brush heads were actually part of Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty back in April, and so I went ahead and picked some up. I got the eye massager, which I have to tell you guys, oh my God, this is an experience. Like, especially when I do a little bit of like an eye cream, this is just, oh, I think what I like best about this is once that you complete both of your eyes, there's kind of like this little bit of tingliness that's happening from all the vibrations that have been going on underneath right here, and it just feels like everything is kind of waking up and the blood is starting to circulate, and you know, things are starting to penetrate, and all of this is starting to really waken up. So I'm kind of really living for the eye attachment. I also went ahead and purchased the exfoliator brush head, and I have just started to use this within the past week, and let me tell you guys, this thing, whoa, is no joke. I have seen my skin turn over and just become like this beautiful canvas within a matter of like 2 days, just from using this twice a day for 2 days. Maybe that's not the recommended use, but I kind of just wanted to, you know, get all the dirt and grime from the past week off my face, and it was just like my skin completely was refreshed and woke up, and I was like, okay, like this is amazing. So I'm really, really excited and happy that I purchased this one. My skin's in heaven, you guys. I'm living for it. Also, I want to mention too that I'm not wearing any makeup today. I have nothing on. I've got just a little bit of the Bulldog moisturizer on, and that is it. So this is what my skin looks like naturally. Of course, yes, I do have a little bit of a spray tan, so I'm kind of bronzy, but if you can tell right now through the camera, especially what's happening just with my skin, it's like I'm seeing such a world of difference. Also, I forgot to mention this, but I am starting to see, especially right through here, my pores are starting to shrink. My skin, it just has this so much more like flawless finish, airbrushed effect. I am living for this. So Clarisonic, in 1 month, you have changed my skin. I can't wait to see what the next 2 months are gonna bring, and I'm just so excited to come back in a month and report this all to you. So yeah, I will see you guys in 1 month, and hopefully I'm not dying from the heat because LA is starting to heat up. So whew, hopefully I can survive this filming in here. But anyway, I will see you in May for my 2-month check-in, all right? And here we are now. It is my 2-month check-in using my Clarisonic Mia Smart. It is Thursday, May 23rd, 6:46 p.m. Hope you can see that. And I gotta tell you guys, I am just living right now. I cannot believe the change that I am still seeing happening on my skin. Now, if you look closely, which I'm pretty sure most of you will, I do have a little bit of a breakout happening right here. I attribute that honestly to me. I've been working out really hard for the past few weeks. I've been sweating a lot, and then also I was away for the weekend last week. I was in Seattle working, and I didn't bring my Clarisonic with me, so I feel like I'm kind of getting my skin back in order. Aside from this breakout, I have to say the bounce back from using my Clarisonic, I mean, it has like greatly reduced the amount of time that a pimple or a breakout happens. So this is a testament to the fact that, I mean, I got back a few days ago and this is already going down. So thank you, Clarisonic Mia Smart, because you're killing the bounce back game as well. So for the past month, I've been using the Clarisonic Refreshing Gel Cleanser. I was pretty shocked by this product. I went in thinking like, oh, maybe it's a product they're just kind of, you know, randomly putting out or, you know, putting out along with this just to kind of, you know, add promotion and hype. Not only do I feel like that this cleanser actually gets the job done in terms of getting the grime and dirt and makeup off my face, but I feel like it also adds a really awesome layer of an experience when you're using your Clarisonic Mia Smart, because this starts off as a gel, and then as you go through the different steps in cleansing your face, it starts to bubble and get really foamy, and I kind of feel like I'm in those really high-end commercials, you know, and you see like the beautiful glamorous people just like getting all of those bubbles on their face, and then like the wire slow-mo like slaps them in the face, and like it's just beautiful and cleansing. Honestly, this like gives you that experience, and I'll probably be using this for the next month until I end this video, just because, I mean, well, right now I'm almost like, yeah, halfway through the bottle, but I feel like this is gonna last me for the next month. I will also say this: if you do decide to use this cleanser, use it sparingly. Like, just use a little bit, a dime size amount, just a little bit, because I definitely used way too much when I first started to work with it, and then as I went through and, you know, cleansed my face, it was just like foam central. Like, you know when you see the kids in the movie when they add too much laundry detergent and then it's just like foamy bubbles everywhere? So I ran into that a couple times. Definitely use just a little bit at a time, and you will also feel like you're in those high-end commercials. Since I am filming this a little bit more than 2 months, I think I'm almost like 2.5 months, it's, you know, it's really creeping up there, but again, you can see how the indicator is working, so that is also going through. I'm so happy at this point. I'm gonna check back in with all of you again in 1 month for my final check-in. I'm also gonna go through what I thought of each brush head, how those work, and yeah, I will check back in with all of you in June. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it through the 3-month trial of using the Clarisonic Mia Smart. Today is Sunday, July 17th. It is a little after noon, and yeah, I just wanted to come and sit down and finish up this review for all of you. First of all, I want to say a quick shout out to everyone here in Los Angeles, and especially in Ridgecrest, who were affected by the earthquakes that have happened here. I live in the valley, and my backyard and the pool that I have back there was like swaying back and forth. I mean, it was really intense. So for everyone here in the Los Angeles area, and especially again in Ridgecrest, just remember to be vigilant, stay safe. I just downloaded the app Shake Alert LA, which gives everyone here in Los Angeles and the surrounding areas a few seconds warning before an earthquake will hit. So I think, you know, especially in times like this, when we don't really know what's gonna be happening from here on out, to just make sure we have all of our I's dotted and T's crossed. For everyone out there right now, my thoughts are with everyone who is being affected by these recent earthquake events, and I just hope that, you know, we can come together and make sure that things will only get better from here on out, and we won't let this stop us. All right, now let's get back into skincare. You know I couldn't come on here without some Fenty gloss, but aside from that, I have nothing else on my skin. It has been freshly washed. I just did my final cleanse, and let's jump into it. Now, the biggest thing I can say right off the bat is that consistency is key. If I missed maybe like 2 or 3 days, I would totally see a difference in how my skin was reacting, and little blemishes or, you know, buildup that would start to happen. And as soon as I would go back to my regimen, they would clear up instantly. So I can't stress that enough. And if you think about it, let's say you're doing some sort of like hair treatment, or if you're starting to work on your body, or if you're trying to change your diet or whatever it is, right? Consistency is key in all of those aspects. The same goes with skincare. You wanna make sure that you're keeping your regimen up, that you're doing it day and night, or whatever you decide to do for your personal skincare, and make sure that you're just keeping on it, because if you start to miss certain days and if you start to do things a little bit differently here and there, it's gonna aggravate your skin if you start to switch products too rapidly, and you're not gonna be able to see the results of what you're using. I would say probably like give it at least 2 weeks to see if you actually start to see certain results with whatever kind of skincare regimen you're starting to implement. And then after that, if you don't like what you're seeing, switch it up after that. From what you saw in my previous footage, I was switching out my products every month, and that's because I really wanted to take time and get to know the products and see if they actually would make a difference over a month versus 2 weeks. And I think now I've come up with a pretty good combination of products that work well for me, that work well with my skin type. And there's one in particular that I kind of feel is like the power product in all of this. So I'm really excited to share this with all of you today. I've been looking for a really good toner, and I don't like toners that are alcohol based. I feel like it dries out my skin too much. It makes it feel sticky and tacky, and then when I apply my moisturizers back in, it just feels like my skin sucks everything in and it doesn't feel like it layers well and will just only aggravate my skin in the long run. This product I picked up in a mini at Target, and it is the Thayer's Facial Toner Witch Hazel in Rose Petal. And let me tell you, when I started to use this, I saw an immediate change from how my skin was reacting, and just, I mean, it like, I want to say within 2 or 3 days, I saw an instant change overall with how my skin was acting, and only for the better. So this combined with the Clarisonic gel or the Mari Badescu, I mean, this is the power product right here, you guys. Go pick up Thayer's, and what I love about this is that it's alcohol free, so when I apply it, it feels so calm and just so non-irritating to my skin. I was using before the Glow Tonic from Ren, and I did like that for a few years. Like, that was my tried and true, but after I would shave and I would do a cleanse and then I would put that on, it just burned and irritated my skin too much. Or even like at night, after a long day, I still felt a little bit of like burning sensation happening, and I didn't like that. This, I feel nothing. So go pick up some Thayer's Witch Hazel if you have a chance. They have the minis. I think it was like $4 or $5. See if you like it. It's really, really good. All right, now I wanted to show you all what my brush head looks like after using it for 3 months. So you can clearly see in the middle, that red line has now completely filled up. I mean, it's just, yeah, all red now at this point. So I have already started to use my new brush head. I saved this one for the purpose of this video. I no longer use this. To make sure that I'm also staying really clean with the Radiance brush head as I'm using it throughout the 3 months, I would soak it overnight, like once a week, in rubbing alcohol. And then when I woke up in the morning, I would just see all the impurities and the gunk that the rubbing alcohol would pull out, give it a nice wash, and then begin to use it, you know, in my daily routine, and then soak it again the next week. So that was a really, really good trick that I learned. Clarisonic did it right with this. Like, this is amazing. I did try the firming massager head, and I don't know if I wasn't using it right or if there's some sort of disconnect, but it does say that it works with the Mia Smart. What I found that when I put it on the brush head and when I just kind of lightly pressed it to my skin, I didn't feel like I was getting the vibrations that I saw from other people using it, or like, you know, when I would see it being used on the Clarisonic website, and I felt like I had to press a little bit harder to get the vibrations and like get the most activation out of the brush head. So I don't know if I was using it right. If there's someone out there who can leave a comment down below and just let me know, you know, the best way to go about that, because I really wanted to start to use that, especially on my jawline and my neckline. That just seemed like such a good brush head to use. And Clarisonic, if you see this, I would love it if you leave a comment down below or just give me a little bit more information about how to use that correctly, because I would love to start to implement that into my daily skincare routine. Well, that's it, you guys. It has been a crazy 3 months. What an experience this has been. I can honestly say, now that I have gone through the entire 3-month process of using the Clarisonic Mia Smart, that this is a tried and true for me. I think this goes without saying, but skincare is definitely such a personal journey. And just like with your makeup routine, finding out what type of products work well with your skin is, you know, something that takes time and really takes a lot of thought and, you know, just patience to make sure that you're doing it correctly. But this device is the thing that really pushes it into, you know, the next level. And I mean, my skin, I can't tell you, has changed so much, and I hope you can see from this video. And I just feel like the overall clarity of my skin has really, really improved. And I got so many compliments from, you know, people I've worked with or strangers or, you know, whatever it is. They just say, wow, your skin looks so good. Or if like, you know, someone's doing my makeup, they just, you know, compliment me on how well my skin looks. And I have to attribute it to the Clarisonic Mia Smart, and also making sure that I found my perfect combo skincare regimen. So right now, I think I found it. The last thing I need to really implement and find is a good eye serum. So if you think that you have a really good eye serum out there that you could recommend to me, leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to try some out and just see how they do with my skin. Again, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate everyone who comes on here and takes the time to watch these and experiences this journey with me through music, art, and fashion. And if you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I really love having everyone on here. So yeah, it's just a fun little wild ride here on DudeGlam, and I just really appreciate all of you watching these. And also thank you to Clarisonic. I really have enjoyed being able to introduce the Clarisonic Mia Smart into my skincare routine. You have changed my skin for the better, and I'm just so thankful and appreciative that I now am able to have a device like this that can keep my skin looking healthy and radiant as I move on in life. And for everyone out there who has not tried Clarisonic, please, if you have the money and you can afford it, go out, try it, or wait for the holidays when they come out with their amazing gift sets like I did. You will not regret it. It's an amazing product. I cannot speak highly enough about Clarisonic. It's just so wonderful. I'm so excited for all the new products that they're gonna come out with, and I'm just so thankful, and I'm just so happy to be able to, again, share my experience with all of you with my skincare. And on that note, I will see you in my next video. All right, bye.